Saturday we've dedicated to one of the 4 protective meditation subjects. Excuse me. So we started with Recollection of the Buddha, the first Saturday. The next Saturday, the meditation on loving kindness. The third Saturday, the meditation on the parts of the body. And then last week, we dedicated entirely to the mindfulness of death. Now today, what we're going to do is to bring all of these 4 protective meditations into one session. And this is sometimes done in the meditative traditions of Southeast Asia, like when somebody goes on a long-term meditation retreat, or let's say a medium-sized meditation retreat. The meditation master might ask them on the first day just to practice the 4 protective meditations before starting on the second day, starting the Vipassana meditation. If it's a really long retreat, then the meditation master will ask the meditator, the first 4 days you dedicate 1 day to each of the 4 protective meditations. And so today we have 4, I think I have counted 4 primary periods of sitting meditation, and each of these periods will be dedicated to one of the protective meditations. And so the first session is going to be dedicated to the recollection of the Buddha, the Buddhanussati. And this is called a protective meditation because the sort of basis, the seed, or the foundation for the whole practice of the Dhamma is one's trust or confidence or faith in the Buddha as the fully enlightened master or teacher. And when we had the first session on the recollection of the Buddha, then I explained somewhat elaborately the 9 epithets which describe the essential qualities of the Buddha. I'm not going to repeat the lecture here. I'm sort of assuming, perhaps not correctly in all cases, that everybody here today participated in that first session. So what we're going to do is to go immediately or directly into the recollection of the Buddha. And the way I'm going to structure this, during the first part of the session, I will go through and I will guide the meditation by directing your minds to each of the qualities of the Buddha. Then the second half of the session, I'll ask you to choose, well, maybe it's better that I choose 3 of these qualities and then guide you in the practice of those 3 qualities. So in this way, by reducing the number of qualities, one is able to enhance one's focus or one's concentration. Okay, so let's start right off by taking the comfortable meditation position. Okay, you close your eyes. Make your body feel comfortable so that the trunk is upright, not stiff or rigid, but not too lax. Keep the eyes closed. And then just mindfully breathe in and out for a few turns. Okay, now bring to mind an image of the Buddha, any image with which you might be familiar. See the Buddha's face, calm and peaceful, expressing his loving kindness and compassion, or his peace and tranquility. And now we call his qualities to mind. First, he is the Arahat, the worthy one, the one who is fully purified of all defilements, the one liberated from the cycle of birth and death. And so dwell on the Buddha as the purified one or the liberated one. Okay, then he is the Samma Sambuddha, the perfectly enlightened one, the one who has penetrated into the true nature of all phenomena, who understands all the principles of the spiritual life, who understands all the nature of all of the bonds, hindrances, and defilements, who understands all of the qualities that lead to enlightenment and liberation, who understands the essential characteristics of all phenomena, who has fully penetrated the law of dependent origination. So the perfectly, fully enlightened one. And as you're meditating on each quality, bear in mind at the same time the image of the Buddha and project or ascribe that quality to the image, or try to see that quality in the image, the mental image of the Buddha. Okay, next, the Buddha is Vijja Charana Sampanno, one who possesses excellent conduct and clear knowledge. Excellent conduct through his bodily and verbal conduct, his self-restraint, his peaceful demeanor, his gentle speech, his mastery over the meditative attainments, his compassionate concern for the well-being of all sentient beings, and who has clear knowledge again of all of the principles of the spiritual path. So one who possesses excellent conduct and clear knowledge. Okay, the next quality is Sugato, which means literally the well-gone one, the one who is gone to the blissful state of Nibbana, the one who abides, who always abides in ultimate happiness. Happy, blissful, joyful, peaceful. Okay, Loka Vidu, knower of the world. The one who is seen into the constituents of the world, who knows the world as a constant flux of material and mental phenomena, who knows all the different realms of existence, from the lowest realms of torment, the animal realm, the human realm, all of the different levels of the heavenly realms, and who knows the world by knowing the dispositions, temperaments, aptitudes of the people in the world. So the one who knows the minds and mental dispositions of living beings. So focus on Buddha as knower of the world. Next, Anuttaro Purisa Dhamma Sarati, the unsurpassed trainer of persons to be tamed, the one who knows all of the different methods for guiding and leading and enlightening other people, who is like a trainer who tames horses, so one who is able to tame human beings and lead us out of our greed, hatred, and delusion to the state or realm of ultimate freedom. And next is Satta Deva Manusanam, the teacher of deities and human beings. So the teacher who, out of great compassion, inexhaustibly expounds the Dhamma to all who come to him, who travels tirelessly through the roads of India, visiting towns, cities, villages, teaching everyone without discrimination, teaching the Dhamma. And who, in the depths of the night, is visited by the deities, the devas, and teaches them the Dhamma. So, teacher of devas and human beings. Buddho, the next quality. He is Buddho, the enlightened one or the awakened one, the one who has penetrated the darkness of ignorance and has realized the deep truths, the Four Noble Truths, and who is also the enlightener, the one who enlightens others to the Four Noble Truths. So the Buddha is Buddho, the enlightened one, the awakened one. Next, the Buddha is Bhagava, which we usually translate the Blessed One. He is the Bhagava, the Blessed One, in that he possesses magnificent qualities. All excellent qualities have been brought to perfection by him. His bearing and manner are majestic. And by cultivating boundless virtues over inconceivable periods of time, in thousands and thousands of lifetimes, he has acquired the vast store of merits through which he can serve as a source of blessings for others. And so we call him Bhagava, the Blessed One or the Majestic One. Okay, now I'm going to recite the 9 qualities again without pauses, and you pick out 3 qualities that you find clearest, most meaningful to you, and then just focus silently on those 3 qualities. Okay, so the Buddha is the worthy one, purified, liberated, the perfectly enlightened one, the one who possesses excellent conduct and clear knowledge, the blissful one, knower of the world, unsurpassed teacher or unsurpassed trainer of persons to be tamed, teacher of devas and human beings, the enlightened one, the blessed one. So choose 3 and just turn those 3 qualities over in your mind silently for 10 minutes. If your mind wanders, again, just come back to the beginning and go through the 3 qualities. And as you do so, in your mind's eye, keep the image of the Buddha present and see the image in terms of those 3 qualities. Okay, you can relax now. And then we'll do a period of the walking meditation. The way we did previously, we'll do the serpentine style walking around the tables. And then we'll go out in rows. First this row, the row after, each following row. And then the people sitting on the benches will follow the people who are sitting in the rows. And at first, we'll walk a bit fast so that everybody is in the walking, and then I'll slow into a medium pace. And in the walking meditation, you focus, preferably you can focus on the touch sensation of the feet against the ground. So when you're putting the right foot down, you feel the touch sensation of the right foot on the ground. When you put the left foot down, you feel the contact or touch of the left foot against the ground. And again, right, left, right, left. If the mind wanders, whenever you recognize that the mind has wandered, let the thoughts go, and again come to the touch sensation of the feet against the floor.